Hey, Harrison, congrats on the win. As you think back to this season and LA followed by some of the struggles, how sweet was the kick tonight when it did feel a little bit like the momentum was changing, but you sort of were able to shut that down with the field goal and then the other success on the night as well?
Yeah, it felt great. As a kicker, you want to be in those situations at the end of the game where your kick matters. It was a pressure kick, and I'm just happy it went through. Our line did a great job blocking, and obviously James Winchester and Tommy, were awesome as always. So definitely a good feeling, and just gonna continue to kick strong going into the end of the season and into playoffs.
Let's go next to Darren Smith. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Harrison. Obviously, throughout the season, there was a little part in the season where you were having, you were missing extra points and field goals. What do you think that it was that you were able to work on or get the kinks out to where, like the last few weeks, you've been pretty much solid money, especially tonight, going 5 for 5?
I think one thing I had to focus on was making sure my B and my C balls were still going through. I knew I had a great A ball, but if my swing was all about timing and, I could either hit a great ball or maybe a ball that I pulled left or pushed right, that's not a good thing. So I really tried to focus on being as consistent as I can, maybe not swinging my leg quite as hard and going back to the fundamentals and doing what I know I need to do to put that ball through the uprights. So I think it was just maybe trying to hone in and say my miss hits still need to be going through the uprights. And, I was just working every day as hard as I could to get better and improve. And as I said earlier, we got these next couple of games left before we get to the playoffs. And, I'm just going to continue to work to be my best.
Let's go next to Matt McMullen. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Harrison, I'm just curious when you're evaluating your performance tonight, what was your most difficult kick in your opinion? How did you approach it?
Most difficult kick was probably the 48-yarder. The other kicks were shorter kicks, a couple inside 30, 31, and 35, I think. And then, I'd say the 48-yarder was the hardest kick, but probably most proud of the tackle on the kickoff. I would have liked to put it a little bit deeper around goal line area and maybe higher hang time. But to be a kicker and to know that the returner probably isn't going to give you a lot of respect and to still be able to make that tackle, I was just happy to be able to do that. And I think that was my first career form tackle. The other ones might have been just pushing them out of bounds or something, and that probably includes college as well. So I'm probably the most proud of that for the night.
Let's go next to Len Jennings. Go ahead, Len.
Hey, Harrison, it looked like the first attempt at the end, it looked like there may have been a smidgen of time on the play clock. I didn't know if you felt like the referees got that call wrong. And then how quick, because you looked like you had an expression, but how quickly, even if they got it wrong, if you felt like they got it wrong, did you have to kind of get your mindset back on track?
Yeah, I haven't seen the film, so I don't know where the play clock was at. We practiced that a ton where we need to just take the clock down and snap it with just a couple seconds left and get it off and make the kick, obviously. So it was unfortunate that we had the delay of game call. 48-yarder from 43-yarder obviously makes it a little bit more difficult, but similar to that Chargers game, when you have the kind of warm-up kick, you feel a little bit more confident for the next one. I'm glad Coach Reed and Coach Tobe felt confident with me kicking that ball, the 48-yarder and not maybe punting it for field position. So when I knew they had the confidence in me, that meant a lot as well. But to have that 43-yarder, to have that practice kick definitely helped to, assess how my technique was going into that second kick, the 48-yarder.
Harrison, we appreciate the time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.